Hey guys, it's Teatime here and welcome back to a speed build. This time we are doing a room build specifically. Not just one room, we are doing two rooms. So we are doing a teen boy bedroom and a teen girl bedroom. Yes, you can use either for whatever, but this was the sort of generalization I wanted to use just to challenge myself to build a sort of more masculine room. And then with the female room, I started off quite feminine. It's a bit of a challenge to soften it back down into something else. So yes, like I said, you can use either for whoever you like, but that's sort of what I was going for, to sort of see what I could come up with. And most of the layout for each room is the same. I use this shell that I'm sort of creating for the girls' room after I finish the boys' room. So you'll sort of see me pull it apart and start again once we're done with the boys' room. Yeah, so I'm just trying a few different things. There's a lot of dark colors in this room. Looking at pictures, there's a lot of blue, black, a little bit of orange and red, grey. I'm not sure why those colors appeal. If you're a guy and that appeals to you, let me know. If you're a girl and that appeals to you, let me know. Maybe we'll make some connections. I don't know, but that's sort of what I went with. I also gave him a gaming setup. This guy's a little typical, if you ask me, but again, that's sort of what I was going for, just to see what I would come up with. Yeah, it'd be a fun challenge to make something a bit more gender neutral as a real, challenge, really trying to do that on purpose. I do now and then sort of by accident, but I don't think I've purposefully come in and tried to make something like that for a teen in the past, so maybe that's next. Yeah, who knows? I mean, that would be fun. But yes, the boys' room, his clothes are all set up. They're hanging underneath a couple more little cupboards, and he's got a dresser. Yes, bookshelves. I don't know, I figure this guy's maybe a bit of a loner and a nerd, and just sort of keeps to himself and maybe his online buddies more than anything else. But yes, his room's also surprisingly tidy. I did try and put clutter down at one point, but it was a bit of, this stuff. Didn't quite like that. That was also the kids' clutter and it was a bit too young. Not what I was going for, but feel free to throw clutter down. Also, if whatever kid you stick in here is a slob or lazy, there will be clothes on the floor anyway, so that's always one way to tackle it. Yes, I'm using these boxes. They're from Get to Work. They are unlocked items, which automatically are unlocked if you are building a house without a sim already attached to it. You should be able to get those sort of build and buy items that are rewards from careers, if you did not know that. Anyway, just thought I'd share just in case. Yes, I'm just filling up that little cabinet area. We're about to put some mirrors in here. So nice big mirror. Maybe that was his mum's idea. I don't know. I'm not a guy. Like I said, this is a bit typical. So it's being a girl, it's hard to connect with this kind of thing, which was, I guess, again, was kind of the challenge, to try and do something that's not just me. Although the girls' room I would be more than happy to live in. Actually, I'd be more than happy to be in here as well. Actually, as a teen with 3 screens for my computer, I would have been very, very happy. As it was, I had one big boxy computer, which was the style at the time, I guess. But I loved it. It was all personally made, and my dad sort of helped me set that up, and it ran Sims well. Even Sims 3, although Sims 3 was the best one for crashing and breaking all the time. But different computer now, different setup, different times. But yes, I was trying to work out these walls for this room. I was going with blue because I had sort of done blue on the carpet, but you can see I've changed that. So I do change up the type of blue, at least I use in a sec, but these are great, just classic, simple walls. If you want to make a house, pick one of these wall types. They're in your basic wall paint sort of section. And go for it. But I do take away that trim. You can sort of see. Oh no, I put a different trim down. Okay, so I'm just using a different type of wallpaper, I think, in a sec. You'll see. I thought I cut more of this out, but apparently not. It's me changing the wallpaper a few times because I'm so indecisive. But we do change it to a different blue with a sort of a lighter grey wall behind the computer and a couple of other places just in a moment. So we're just putting some posters up. I don't know. What teen room is complete without posters? Again, if you're a teen, like, let me know if any of this is actually ringing true, because it's been a while since I've been one, and I'm not entirely sure anymore. But like I said, I do look things up from time to time to, but I mean, it's Sims. It doesn't have to be perfectly accurate. It's part of the challenge of trying to figure these things out, I guess. But yes, I did enjoy this. To take away the plant, yes, here we go, putting a guitar in. I was trying to put the Grim Reaper guitar in. I thought that was a step too far. But yes, just an acoustic. Yeah, it's a good time in your life to try and figure out what you want to do with yourself, and music's one of those things. But I do take a lot of this back out. You can see we are heading to the girls' room now, so I strip this bare, put down the simple flooring, and now we are going to try and stick in a bed. So it actually ends up being the same orientation with the last bedroom, but all the windows are a bit different. A bit more light coming into this room. I do change those curtains, so it is very pink right now. It actually all ends up being blue, really beautiful turquoise color that sort of matches this. Actually, no, I change it again after a while because I grab a Strangeville rug and I sort of match the colors to that. So it's more of a dusty kind of almost light lilac or indigo or something, with touches of turquoise and a little bit of that orange color that's in the rug. You'll see though, you'll see the rug I use. And yes, but this color was originally inspired by that painting that is on the other wall. I really love it. Look, I would have loved that color on my wall, and I in fact did have sort of that color on my wall, but not quite as vibrant. I always want to paint a wall that color, but it's just in real life you got to ask yourself, is the paint worth it? Is the money you're spending worth it for a color that you might get sick of? So I'm a bit more boring in real life. I think that's why Sims is so fun. I can just do whatever I want and change it 2 seconds later, as I'm a very indecisive person. Yes, I'm trying to figure out what to do in this room. I was going to do a closed-in wardrobe, but in the end I do leave those double doors over there. Yes, but here we are trying to figure out where I want to stick the dresser, where I want to stick the mirrors. I play around a bit, but I do end up sticking it back in that blue nook, and making that window sort of area just more of a sitting area, which is nice, just sitting and reading, and maybe reading something for your homework. And yeah, it's got a very peaceful vibe to it, which I really love. So you can see I've sort of also changed those walls now. They are not just white, they are, or have I changed them yet? I think I have. Yeah, here we go, here's the rug. So you can see I've changed that to a duller sort of dustier blue, which is just beautiful. Just beautiful, actually. Oh man, this room's gorgeous. I would live here happily. But I do clutter it up a bit because, why not? Teens collect things, I think. What did I collect? I just collect junk. and laundry on my floor. I'm terrible. I still do that. Help me. I can't look after myself. How do I have a child? Anyway, yes, I did connect that dresser with the taller dresser, and I think they kind of look like they're actually a unit because those woods match so well. It looks like the two parts are stuck together, and then there is a sort of top to that lower dresser section. Or at least I could fool myself that that's sort of what was happening. And yeah, I like that. Messing with my own mind is fun. But I will clutter this whole thing up now, as you'll see, trying to throw in some of the salmony, orangey colours to go in with that rug. That's such a nice rug. Oh, I don't know. It's one of those Strangeville things that just, I've said this so many times, it just doesn't go with the pack, but I love it and I'm glad it's there. It's there. Yes, so putting a whole heap of books up here. Maybe this teen is a reader, hence the reading nook. Put a little owl backpack up on top of the tall dresser in a moment. You can see it's on the floor. Just trying to find some things, I guess, to decorate with at this point. I do find a couple of, yes, those sort of items, perfume. I think I could have sworn I'd put actually nail polish items up as well, but they disappeared. I have this problem where things disappear. Oh no, they're there. Okay, keep an eye on those. Watch them. Do they disappear? Do I lose them? Or is that the second time I tried to place them? Oh gosh, I don't remember. Anyway, just trying to adjust these shelves so the books sort of sit nicely on them. Very cute. Nice little painting there. I think, do I change that for a calendar? I feel like I was trying to stick a calendar there at one point, but it didn't work. Anyway, I did put some posters here. Posters that I just seriously do not know where they came from. And I have not been able to find them since, so I'm trying to watch very carefully. Those ones, where did I grab them from? They're in there, but I just never noticed them properly. I just don't see them clearly, and they're really cute. But if you do want those posters actually liberated, I think Simlicy actually went through and liberated some things and framed them and whatnot, and that is one of the items she did that with. So yeah, maybe go double check and check out her gallery. Yes, if that's a thing you'd like. Anyway, we're done now, just a few screenshots, and let me know how I went. Do like and subscribe if you like and what you're seeing, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!